What's up, everybody? It's Big Rough TV, and I'm back with another video. Alright, so 48 hours later, I've been using the S24 Ultra. Alright, and as I mentioned in the first video, when I got this phone and I did the unboxing, I have not been using regular non-folding slab phones in years. It's been about 2 years since I've used a regular slab phone as my primary device, right? So the reason that I bought this phone is to see if it's something that I could use now, if the feeling of using one of these kind of devices that do not fold would be good. Like if it's a good experience for me, since I've been out of it for so long. Like once you go foldable, can you go back ultimately? So that's been my experience with this. I've been using one of two phones over the last year and a half. It's been Pixel Fold, which randomly today, just a matter of like 30 minutes ago, began doing a random boot loop. It's kind of weird considering that the Pixel 9s and the Pixel 9 Pro Fold is about to come out next week. So it's a little odd that conveniently it pulled the Apple and started messing up right before the new products released. Alright, all I did was grab this phone to install the update because I saw that Google pushed the update out, and boot loop, and I had the factory reset it. Alright, but I have not, for the last 48 hours, have not been using either of the foldables. I've just been using this. Alright, yo Ralph, why did you do a whole unboxing and make it a big deal about a phone that's been out for 6 months? Because I hadn't seen it. It's just the whole experience. I wanted to bring you all my entire experience, my entire reaction about opening up this device, seeing this device as brand new. This is brand new to me. I don't use this one. I hadn't used this phone in this year. I know I mentioned that my wife has one, but it's her phone. I don't use that device. I don't touch her phone. So this was me getting the full experience, and I wanted to share that with my viewers. All right, so you all can see how my reaction was when I opened the box, my initial reactions to everything. I know there's thousands upon thousands of videos out there of people doing unboxing of this phone that came out 6 months ago. I know, but none of those people were me. Alright, so I didn't get to experience that myself. Alright, are we clear on that? You guys that might be watching and was a little concerned about that, are we good? Alright, let's get into my initial thoughts after 48 hours. Alright, so after using the S24 Ultra for the last 24 hours, here's my home screen set up. Got that Ninja Turtles background there. The main thing that I've noticed after coming back to this is the weight of the device. Now, after carrying a Pixel Fold around, like, there's a considerable amount of weight difference on this one as compared to the S24 Ultra. All right, the Pixel Fold weighs in, if you all can see that, at 10 ounces, 283 grams, right? The S24 Ultra weighs in at 232 grams, just 8.22 ounces, all right? You can feel that, especially with a case on. You can feel that weight difference between these two devices. I know that doesn't sound like very much, but this is a heavy boy, especially if you're somebody like me and you carry your phones in your pocket and it's like workout shorts or basketball shorts. If you're at the gym, this is gonna pull your shorts down a little bit. And that's one thing that I'm always like, I just take it out and hold it in my hand if I'm at the gym. You know what I mean? Or if I'm just sitting down on one of the weight machines, then cool. But if I'm moving around or I'm on the treadmill or something, elliptical, I take this out of my pocket because this pulls the weight of your shorts down. This is a little bit lighter, and you can just tell by holding them in your hands that it's a clear weight difference. All right. Now, something like the OnePlus Open, on the other hand, surprisingly is very similar in weight to this. This foldable is very light, and in comparison to this S24 Ultra is very similar in weight. I don't know how OnePlus did that to keep the weight similar to a normal slab phone, but they pulled off. It is a little bit heavier than this, but it's not Pixel Fold levels of heavy. All right. So the weight was the first thing that I noticed about this Switch. The next thing that I've noticed is just the ease of use. So say I wanted to connect my Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro 2s to the S24 Ultra. When I did that, it popped right up. Everything came on. It was easy. Look, you see that? Everything popped up. All I did was hit connect. These aren't the newest Samsung earbuds. I think these were from what, 2 years ago? I think these were 2 years ago, 22, when these came out, because the Buds Pro 3 just now came out. And by the way, those are eventually going to be on the way. I'll review those too. And I'm trading these in for the new Pros, right? But they're just not available right now because Samsung is working on a fix for them. But when they are available, they're coming, and I'm trading them for these. I didn't even know you could trade earbuds for earbuds, but that's happening. All right. But I liked the ease of use and how everything connected, and also how my Pixel Watch here connected. I don't currently have a Samsung watch to connect with it. I only have the Pixel Watch and my OnePlus Watch, but I knew the OnePlus Watch would be a little bit more difficult and a little finicky because it specifically works with the OnePlus. But this Pixel Watch, you go in here and you connect to, where did I save it? The Pixel or the Watch app there, and it came right up. And it's simple. Everything's working smooth. All right. So that was also another nice bonus to have that just work seamlessly. All right. What I also liked was I tested out some of the camera shots, like how videos would look. All right. And it just looks, I'm showing you this on my phone. I'm going to try to put this, but the video quality just from this phone looks absolutely amazing. And this is just off of one day. This is just off of 1 day, or 2 days, I should say. So I haven't really got out and taken a whole bunch of pictures. Like I said before, I wish I would have set this phone up prior to Saturday, and I could have taken it to SeaWorld and really got some good shots in. But it really does seem to take good photos and videos. And that's not to say that the Pixel Fold or the OnePlus Open don't take good pictures and videos, but in comparison, I mean, this is top of the top right here. This is one of the top 2 camera phones on the market. People buy this to be able to get those top quality shots. And so far, just off of 2 days, it's really been doing its thing, man. I can see why people go to this device for their pictures and camera needs. All right. It has definitely lived up to it. All right. And then just the screen. And I'll touch on one thing that I don't like about this screen. But so far, one thing that I do like is just, it's a beautiful screen, man. Watching videos on it. Let me go to YouTube. Watching videos on it, because I was watching the Olympics earlier, watching the women's basketball team, and it's been really good. Let me see what Flossie's talking about.
Back again with another video.
All right, we got white shoes and floss, but look how good the screen is here. All right, that's a very vivid screen. I like if you can just do the zoom to fill, you can do the pinch and it comes right out. There's no bars on the side of the screen as you do that. Just nice screen, nice top-notch, top quality screen, even with the dome glass screen protector on there. All right, so that's a really nice screen. On the flip side of that, the multitasking. One thing that I commonly do on foldables, all right, is, let me turn off floss and shoes. Say on here, I'm going here, go to YouTube, all right, put on a video, all right, and then say, all right, I wanted to continue having a conversation with the homies or whatever I was going to do. I think I did that wrong. Let me go back. You go over here. Hold on, let me open that back up. I'm tripping. I'm doing it wrong. You open this up, and then you go over here, and boom. Right? You can do both things. I could be talking to somebody over here and then still watching the video or whatever I was doing over here. Like, you don't have to turn this off, and it's a full screen. It's like having a full phone. Look at that. Look at the size of that. This is the screen on one half of this is the size of a regular screen phone, right? So say I'm texting somebody over here, it's blank right now because I had to do a factory reset to clear the boot loop. But you can do that over here and be watching a video or whatever and then having a conversation with somebody still over here. You don't have to completely get out, like say for here. If I'm watching a video here, I have to completely get out of YouTube and then go over to my texts. So I don't really like that aspect. And I know I could go back to YouTube and, okay, say this is playing, I could close it like that and you got the floating window and you can be going in text, but that's not really the same. That's not the same. And I know also I could come here, let me open this back up. I could go there and do, what was it, this, and now you're multitasking. But that's not, to me, the multitasking on here, when you do it like that, you got one at the bottom, one at the top. Okay, sure, you can do that, right? Boom. And I can be watching the video and texting whoever, keeping the conversation going. But that's not the same as doing it this way. All right, you can make this work, but it's not the same as doing it this way. All right, so that's one thing that I didn't like. And also just the fact that, okay, you put it like this, boom. All right, you watching the show, I'm at work, I got it on my desk, and I'm watching the show, right? And I got it sitting there like this. That does not compare to just watching something like that, full screen, right? It doesn't compare. Hit that, say we get rid of, let's go ahead and get rid of that. Look, it doesn't compare that you can have this full screen. Now I know that I said like you got the full bars and everything here. You don't have any bars there. I do like that there's no bars. You can do the pinch to zoom and it looks right. But this is still a bigger screen to look at if you're sitting here watching the game or something. If you're playing a game, I don't play games on my phone, but if you're playing a game, you got more real estate here than you would here. All right. So put the Pixel Fold to the side, come to the OnePlus. Open up the OnePlus. It's a lot thinner. This is a lot thinner. It's a lot smaller to use. But you open it up, and then, all right, I want to watch a video. Boom. Look at that, man. Look at this. This is crazy. Like, boom. See, you got this. You can watch anything comes up. Let's watch this. Let's see what this video. Let's do full screen. And then if you wanted to, you could do that. Either way, man. I usually have it like that when I'm at work, when I'm watching the game or something. I have it like that in the background. All right. This is just a different experience, and I prefer that as opposed to this. While this S24 Ultra is also very comfortable to use, and this case that I have on here, this Binks case, I'm not going to keep this case. I'm actually going to return this Binks case because it doesn't allow for wireless charging. That's one thing that the S24 Ultra has and does good that my OnePlus Open does not have wireless charging on here. So props to Samsung for wireless charging. Pixel does have wireless charging, but it's not so fast. Samsung's is a little bit faster on the wireless charging. But this case is made for like MagSafe, and if I put it on my wireless chargers, it doesn't charge because it's blocking it for some reason. So I'm taking this case off. I got a case coming in. I'm replacing that, and then I'm gonna be able to do that correctly. I like to just be able to set it down in my car or on my nightstand to go to sleep on the wireless charger and not have to plug it in. All right. But while this phone is comfortable to hold, and I like that, I don't think I've used a S20 Ultra or whatever version without curved screens. This is the first time the screen is flat. I like that a lot. But look at the height. Like, look at the size comparison, man. Like, this is a big boy. This is a big boy, man. Like, if you're just using it straight like this, that height, I've gotten used to the size difference. Then I'm using the OnePlus as a viewfinder, but look at the size difference. You know what I mean? Like, this is just really tall. This is perfect. This is like really perfect comfort size. And I used to be somebody that had to have the biggest size screen and everything. But this is huge in comparison. Maybe I've just gotten used to using the smaller phones, but this is just it's kind of tall in comparison, man. But it is a comfortable phone. I will give them that. The titanium sides and everything, the build of the device, it does feel great. And it's once again, it's a light phone. It's really light and it's really quick. Look, quick and speedy. All right. Can't complain about the speed of this device. But let me give Samsung a little bit more credit. All right. Let me give them a little bit more credit before I end this video. There was something, I just was enrolling my girls into school last week, and I would have to go online and sign documents, right? And this was before I had this S24 Ultra. So I was trying to sign documents on the OnePlus Open, and every time I would open it up and try to sign it, I tried to do it with my hand, and it was so, like, the handwriting was terrible. Like, I'm trying to scribble something with my finger. There, a S Pen works on this. They have one, but you can't buy it in America. But if I would have just had this, sign quickly, easy. There was a document that I had to sign for my youngest school the other day. Opened this up, scribbled it real quick. Signature looked great. It was my actual signature because I could sign it real quick. No problem. So kudos to Samsung for that. And I like that you can use it and just put it away. Easy. I like that you can do that, because the last foldable I had before these was the Z Fold 4. And you have to have that case that was on the back to pull it out, open everything up, sign it, put it back on the case. And if you switch cases to something thinner, then, or a different case, because I had a bigger Poetic case at the time, if you use one of those cases, then you don't have the pen. Or it's going to be in the hinge and you got to try to open that and do all kinds of craziness. Got tired of that. So I like the form factor of this and how thin it is, and you can just bam, pull the pen out, sign whatever document you need to sign, and put it back. All right. But I'm going to continue using this. I'm all in. I'm all in on the S24 Ultra. This wasn't a quick thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to really get my hands on this device and really use it, man. Like, I want to go full steam with the Samsung and really get the experience and see if this is something I could consider myself using. And right now, if I had to say, after a day and a half, 2 days, I could get comfortable with this device. I don't know if I could get comfortable with some other random slab phone, if I could go to an iPhone, or if I could go to maybe even just the regular Pixel 9 Pro that's coming soon. I don't know if I could just do that, but I think this one does enough things, and the size of it and the comfort of it, that I think it kind of covers some of the things that I would use it for, and would help me get over the fact that I don't have a phone that folds. So right now, I think I can do it, but I'm going to continue to use it. I want to get some more things that go with the Samsung phones to like accessory wise, to get the full experience and see if this is something I could use, put in my rotation, perhaps. All right. So the return to the Slab series continues, and I'll let you guys know and bring you along to see what happens. All right. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you have not already. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. I truly appreciate it. More content is on the way, and I'll holler at you all in the next video. Peace.